Greetings, my rare hunters. It is I, MariK. And welcome back to another episode of This Is a Nice-Ass Fucking Tomb, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords Restored Content. Here this is. On the last episode, it wasn't even invisible, so why did it do the shimmer? On the last episode, we finally got our prestige, and we finally were allowed to go in this hidden tomb in the Chirac cave that Kreia would not allow us to go to. I don't know why we needed her permission. She's certainly not the boss of me. But for some reason we did, and we went through. Do not tell me security failure. We went through, and we've been reliving our memories from the Mandalorian Wars. Oh hey, a dead Jedi. Oh, you had a datapad. This is the journal of the Jedi Nebulish. Most of the data has been purposefully deleted. One entry remains. The visions. The visions. They thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi, but my discipline is so strong, I tricked them back. One fell to the Chirac, and the others fell to my lightsaber. Okay. Oh. See, now I get why the hisses attack if I touch corpses that happen to have been Sith or something, but that was a Jedi. Unless he was a dark Jedi. Perhaps before his death, the dark side of the Force had driven him mad in this tomb, and possibly could have killed him. Hey! What the hell is she doing in here?
You are to be commended for making it this far.
Yeah, well, if you knew a shortcut to get here, why didn't you tell me?
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
What do you mean?
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
But there's no one here. Oh, hey!
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Atton, what are you talking about?
Atton, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
She has a blue lightsaber. Why does she have a blue lightsaber? Where did you get a lightsaber? Are you stealing from me? I should be locking your door in the ship when we're ready. We'll get back. Kreia, calm down.
I will protect myself from this foul-mouthed ruffian.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Bao-Dur. This is a personal dispute between Atton and myself.
You're threatening Atton with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Yeah, very good. But everybody, put away your weapons!
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Oh, hey, everybody's here.
Are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
My friends are right. You've been manipulating me from the very beginning.
You, of all people, would judge me so. Am I not worthy of redemption?
I don't want to do that one because that's the dark side option, so we'll balance it out. Light side and dark side. Which means I have to fight everyone else. Let's just do this. There we go. See, I got the light side points after all. That does not mean I have forgiven that cruel and decrepit witch. I know she's been manipulating me, and she will fall to my blade when I am through with her. Well, hello? The great and powerful Revan. People were wondering where the great Revan disappeared to. Who is that guy? He looks kinda like me. But dark side. Wait, I fight him by myself? Normally Revan attacks me when I'm here. Holy shit, what's going on? No. We are going to level up. We are not about to die right here with this shit. Feats. I have 2 of them. I'm standing on them. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I need. Oh, conditioning. That's a good one. We'll get the Master Valor. Hey, can I be unstunned? What the hell? I didn't expect to see you again, Revan. Why are you here? Revan! Oh my shit. He's about to attack me from behind, and I am vulnerable. Pause.
In this trial, I am impressed.
A trial? What do you mean? Where's Revan? This was all just a test.
The dangers you faced in this tomb were real, but these images of the past serve to prepare you for your future.
Does that mean I'm gonna fight Revan in the future? He's supposed to help me defeat the Sith? I feel like it's changed me.
You overestimate the power of the tomb. Any change you feel is coming from within yourself. Instinctually, you know your true path. Trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering the many challenges that the future holds for you.
And, what do you know of the future?
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center.
I don't need anything drawing me into its center, thank you.
Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. This breeds complacency and stagnation, as exhibited by the Jedi Council. Their prolonged inaction led inevitably to their downfall. The galaxy will bend itself only to those of strength and conviction.
Alright, well, I want to talk about something else.
You may not yet understand what you learned here. That wisdom will come in the future.
Okay, well then I'm ready to leave.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Alright, so we got a short lightsaber. I was in Xian form too. I should have been in, Ataru. No, I should have been in Makashi. That would have been the perfect form to counter Darth Revan. Ludo Cresh's sword and his armband. If I'm not mistaken though, I can't wear the armband. Yep, it's restricted to dark side, so we'll give that to Mandalore. We'll give it to good old Canderous. We got Nikto soldier shits. What did that do? +3 strength and dexter. Oh, we'll also give those to Mandalore. It'd be a great little gift. It'll definitely increase his power as well. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Why is she naked?
Don't you ever give it a rest?
Why did she take her Jedi robes off?
Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
Whoa!
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister?
Damn!
When I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
Oh, wow. Alright, so things are a little heated on this ship. Let's check out some of our allies. Let's do some speaking. No, I had questions. They're all the
My
same.
people, that site.
I'll be going. Let's speak with HK. How are you today?
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Oh, always, but not right now.
Statement.
I found the Nava computer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query, indeed, I was unaware that the Nava computer was locked.
Yeah, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
Yeah, most curious. So is your response. You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
I mean, you would know. You worked with him when you were with Revan.
Statement.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed. Statement.
So you remember him, you just don't want to say anything. Well, for a sophisticated assassin droid, you don't seem as advanced as you should be.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards.
Well, that's good. I will keep that in mind. Hey, Bao-Dur, how's the repairs coming?
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
I mean, I was just asking about the repairs, but, sure, what is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Because, the Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
As good a reason as any for joining.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
I mean, I detached myself from the frenzy because it wasn't personal. I was just doing the right thing.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
I thought you were just a tech. I didn't know that you actually fought and killed Mandalorians. What's your opinion about Telos?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with?
Nope.
You know, I'm glad I found you again, General.
You were lucky to find me again.
You're right about that. We were together at Malachor. I don't know if anyone else could understand.
So why are you here then?
You getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going.
I mean, we could let you off wherever we stop next.
Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy?
Well, even if you knew what was wrong with it, how would you know where to start?
You just have to know what the circuits look like.
Well, if you see them, let me know.
I'll be sure to do that, General. Was there something you wanted me for?
Well, I'm trying to get you to progress in dialogue. You seem distant. Is something wrong?
Traveling with the Mandalorians. It brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problem. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
He's no threat to us. Don't worry about it. If he was, I would do that myself.
You're too trusting, General. Was there something you wanted me for?
I mean, perhaps I am, but I'm a Jedi. He's just a Mandalorian. We've kicked their asses before. Plus, I have a lightsaber. I win.
Yes, General? Yes.
Ugh! I was hoping to turn him into a Jedi before we started all the shit on the other shit. On the other planet. Oh, there's a lot of things we can say. Okay, do you know where that HK droid in the cargo bay came from? That didn't sound very convincing. Are you sure you don't know? Okay. I'll have to work on raising my influence.
Yes? There is nothing. I have already learned much of your
What's the problem?
combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what they are in other cultures, and I would rather that this not become more than it is. And I have taken an oath to Atris against studying from a Jedi, or anything of the Jedi teachings.
But why?
My father broke his oaths. He shamed us all. I do not wish to follow his path. I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
Okay, first of all, I am way better than Atris. Look at the way she treated you. Second of all, you're betraying your own father by not becoming a Jedi. There is no betrayal in learning, and it is important to me that you know the Jedi.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It
Okay.
is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements, I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience. Atris said that you were the only Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war, and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atris.
There you go. You are doing the right thing, and time shall prove it.
I shall await that time. But until then, I will need time to reflect on this. It is different to voice something you feel, and I must grow accustomed to the wait.
I will leave you to it then. Alright, cool. Now
Yes?
get dressed. I can't make her get
Before
dressed.
entering Adris, it is not a... We all... When... If we... I do not... I meant no... You...
Okay, so she won't let me teach her either. Why the hell not? I know I can't train Mandalore. Atton's already a Jedi. Let's teach this girl.
Yeah, something wrong?
Nope. I was just hoping we could talk.
Talk. About what?
Just wanted to get to know you a little better. You're on my ship, and I don't know anything about you.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
No. That would be weird. Just, give me a chance. You're on my ship. It's the least you can do.
Are you sure you're a Jedi? That exile of yours must have gone on longer than I thought. Look, you're way too old for me. Even if I were interested, you couldn't handle me anyway. I mean, you're really good in a fight, and you have those intense eyes. And it's obvious you take care of your body, but I really don't have the luxury of getting attached to you. Besides, you already have your little entourage. I don't want to be a part of the pack, you know?
No, I don't.
Look, if we start sharing a bunk, the other girls would get upset, and then I'd have to kick the hell out of them to show them who's the pack leader around here. No thanks. You're a sweet old guy. But let's keep it professional.
I wasn't trying to do that. And, you might kick the handmaid's ass, but you can't beat Vasas. She's a dark Wait a second, I'm not that old!
It's more than age. I thought I'd seen a lot, but you look like you're 100 inside.
I don't want you looking at my insides.
Run away? You're the one who couldn't handle me. I'd kill you.
Ha, is that a challenge?
Go ahead.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Well, I mean, it's no smuggler's moon.
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what I want to do. I don't know. Forget people and activity. You mean like on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
Used to Nar Shaddaa.
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
No, it's not like the hum of a hyperdrive. That's more like the sound of a screaming baby in the middle of a grocery store. Or the tortured groaning of a trash compactor.
No arguments here. Still, as long as you accept it, the place isn't so bad. Better than sitting here, in silence.
Well, Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, well then one day I'll show you.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
Well then you know what, forget you. I am sick of everybody's attitudes on this ship. All I'm trying to do is be a good person and teach you some nice things, teach you how to do some cool Jedi tricks, and you're all about blah blah blah. No, don't do it. You're too old. You're too creepy. I don't want to talk about it. I'm breaking an oath. Well, forget all of you. I'll do everything myself. It'll just be me, Atton, and HK.
You are spending time with the servant of Atris.
I was just trying to talk and teach her some shit. So what?
I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed.
Yeah, I already know of all this. But how do you know of that?
Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos.
But why? You said, teach her the ways of the Jedi. Curious choice of words.
Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies.
But there is only Jedi and Sith. So what you are proposing seems a greater evil.
Once there were only Jedi. I wonder what evil was in such days. And to think once there were no Jedi at all. Perhaps the Force defies such rigid classification of its followers. But we were speaking of the servant of Atris. I would caution you to be careful of your interaction with her. She is not as tempered as you.
But shouldn't she know her heritage?
Should she? By whose judgment should such truths be revealed? I do not have such arrogant presumptions. The Jedi separate children from their parents as they did you. It is because family exerts a powerful influence on one's development. I am merely saying that revealing such things can have profound consequences, nothing more.
I'm getting sick of you calling me arrogant. I don't like it. And I don't need your opinion. I just need to know, how could I train her?
You must train yourself first. The time will reveal itself. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours.
Fair enough. I'm done with this conversation.
Before you go, a word of caution. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie, to the galaxy and yourself.
My loyalties lie to my friends and my allies.
Ah, so it is loyalty you claim when you squander away your time with her. Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you. Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion.
My feelings are nothing like that, and you know it.
No? Then perhaps I was simply mistaken. Very well. I shall keep such judgments to myself.
Good. I've had it with everybody's attitudes on this ship. I'm going to hang out and play Pazak with Atten. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. If you guys enjoyed everybody having, friggin' a piss-ass attitude and just all around being little bitches, make sure you hit that like button down below for us. We appreciate the support. Nobody else on this ship shows us any support. And we appreciate the new subscribers as well. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon. We're gonna go ahead and get the frig out of here, though. Always remember to save your game, because if you were to lose that data, it would be a shame. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.